Hey guys, ooh, almost messed up. Hey guys, SKS Props, and welcome to another cosplay review. This time we're gonna be reviewing another product from SKS Props, and it's basically his EVA foam line that he came up with. So I've been using this foam, I want to say over a month or so, and I've just been analyzing it, gathering my thoughts and what I wanted to say, the difference between all the foams that I've used in the past, and just basically just came to a conclusion, and this is this video. So SKS Props, if you guys don't know, I reviewed his foam clay on my channel. I pitted his foam clay against the Cosplay Apprentice foam clay, and they were both amazing. Both of them have different properties, and I like both of them, and like both of them for different uses. But I'm gonna be reviewing SKS Props HD foam. So this is basically what the foam looks like. It comes in a way bigger roll, like way bigger. Like I still have quite a bit left over, but I bought 2 rolls. I bought 2 rolls of his 10 millimeter HD foam. So the rolls they come by 24 by 60, so 24 inches by 60 inches. So I'm pretty sure that's basically like 2 feet by 5 or so. I think it's 2 feet by 5. 12, 24, 36, 48. Yeah, 2 feet by 5. Yeah. So I got 2 of the 10 millimeter foams because I wanted to use a different foam, because currently right now I'm doing a narrow commission that is coming to a close, and I wanted to use a new foam to see what will be the differences of me using. Oh my lord, where is it? Gosh, I just pull it. Over me using, my typical just EVA formats that I've used for so many years. So this video is going to be talking about the differences and my opinions and what I like, and we'll go straight from there. So you guys can see I have done a lot of progress on this stuff, on the commission. And I've been sitting down and thinking about it, what I want to say for this video for a while now. So, honestly, this foam is awesome. This foam is badass. I love it. I honestly love it. I seen Colin Cosplay review it. I seen people like Odin Makes, Punish Props. I see other tons of cosplayers use the HD foam. So that was basically, I kind of want to use the HD foam. I want my own opinion to form. So I was using it, and honestly, as soon as I started using it, I can already tell the quality behind this foam. And I'm not just saying it to say it, and I'm just telling you, this foam is amazing. Like I kid you not. Like as soon as I took it out, it's high density foam. So it's really, really thick and durable. It can hold the shape well. It can take a beating, and a crap ton of beating for this foam. This foam is badass. I love it. The biggest thing is, for me, that this foam is smooth on both sides. That's the biggest thing for me. The foam is smooth on both sides. Because usually when you get ABA floor mats, one side is smooth and one side is textured. Yeah, it's kind of cool to have the texture side, but a lot of cosplays don't have that textured pattern on the armor, unless you design it or unless it's specific like that. So having foam smooth on both sides is a big plus. It's a very, very, very good plus. What else can I say? Also, you don't need to have markers, a black Sharpie or a silver Sharpie to trace this with. A simple pen or even a pencil. Yes, a pencil. You can trace with a pencil and and the line will show. When I was tracing with a Sharpie, when I was tracing with a marker, with a pen and markers, I was, you know what, let me see how this works with a pencil, and it shows. I was just like, dude, I'm about to just buy a carpenter pencil or one of those like lumber pencils that contractors use. They're very thick and black, and just use on this. But honestly, any regular old pencil is gonna work on this. That's honestly, this is what surprised me the most, that I could trace with a pencil. Yes, I've done it with craft foam and other formats, but not to the level of this. And this is really like, this is awesome. It's insane. This thing, it cuts well, it shapes well, it glues well. As you guys know, I rarely use any contact cement. I sometimes use a very little spray adhesive, but I'm always using a hot glue gun, always. I know people in the past have told me, dude, you know, you should maybe use contact cement. I've done contact cement. It's just not my medium to work. Unless I really need to use contact cement, I use it. But I'm good with using a hot glue gun or super glue or Gorilla Glue, which I'm fine with. But this took adhesives pretty well. Really well. So let's review this. This is basically Nero's Blue Rose in the game. His big old hand cannon that he has in the game. So as you guys can see, this is entirely made out of HD foam. Besides the little details, they're made out of craft foam, and the grip here is made out of Cosplay Apprentice Cosplay foam, ABA foam clay. It's badass. Honestly, the thing that I liked about it, it was really easy to cut. It was really smooth to cut the foam. Yes, my blades did get dull after a while, but the blades did not get dull as quick as they usually do. So that's a plus. I had usually if I use my formats, I have about 5 to 6 good passes with the blade. I can legit say I have 10 passes with the blade. A good 8 to 10 passes with the blade. When I was done cutting out all the patterns for this gun, I seriously cut out the patterns for the sword and my blade was still sharp. So I was just like, dude, this is amazing. I could even cut it with a scissor. I was cutting the 10mm foam with a scissor, which is just a regular old scissor that I use. It was cutting really well. So this gun was made out of the HD foam, and it's amazing. I'm blown away by the quality of this foam. It sands well. I recently got me a Dremel tool, so my prop work is gonna go up the roof because I'm not just sanding it or trying to cut it smooth all the corners. It sands really well. It takes the form really well. I heat it with a heat gun. It goes evenly. It hits the foam evenly, which I'm just super pumped. This is an amazing cosplay product. I love it. Yeah, seriously, I'm loving this foam. Honestly, from now on, I'm gonna be getting HD foam. If I do find ABA formats, I'm still gonna get them. But if I'm working on a big project or a costume that I want to make or prop work, I'm gonna be going with HD foam. So this is basically Blue Rose, his double revolver, entirely made out of the HD foam, with some bits of the craft foam and the foam clay work right here. So, moving on to another of Nero's weapons. This is his mechanic arm that he has over here. As you guys can see, this is not entirely made out of HD foam, but it has craft foam, it has HD foam for details, the raised pieces. But as you guys can see, it goes really well together. Ooh, it broke. I gotta fix that. It's not good. As you guys can see, this is amazing. I love it. This was a challenge to make, but the sword that I'm gonna be showing was an even bigger challenge because I knew I needed to do this sword really well. But this is one of the mechanical arms that he has in the game. This is basically his base arm. You guys can see those little details that he has. The little 3 claws in the back on his elbow. The race parts where all the energy is stored. And honestly, everything else is just a craft foam base. This is 2 to 3 millimeter craft foam that I just doubled up. And for the race details, I just used the HG foam. As you guys can see, I cut it, heat, and shaped it. And I also used the Dremel tool to just give it just smooth corners. I'm gonna be going back to the Dremel tool to make it even smoother. But this foam sands really, really well. Like, this foam sands really, really well, and I'm really happy that it sands so good. So let's put these down here. I'm gonna be leaving this right here. Now for pretty sure the biggest one right now. This is Red Queen. As you guys can see, this is a big sword. When I mean big, I mean big sword. It's as big as my rebellions that I have for Dante. So, honestly, I might probably have to stand up to showcase it. This sword was a challenge on its own. From the size of it, and also from the thickness of the foam itself. Like I stated previously, this foam is 10 millimeters thick. So it's basically like a half-inch foam. It's super thick, but it just cuts so well, it sanded so well, it glued really well. We're just using a hot glue gun. It just glued it really well. You guys can see going back and forth for it. So, there you go. There we go, that's better. This is basically the Red Queen that I'm making for my client. Over there and over here. You guys can see. This foam, I'm kidding you not, guys. This foam is amazing. Now, what I did with the foam is I made the blades parts first because I needed the PVC pipe to go inside to hold everything else. Like, the blade is gonna hold everything. As you guys can see here, this is the HD foam. This is the craft foam, HD foam, craft foam. The floor mats. This is actually like this little piping detail. Since I'm always looking into doing budget cosplays or budget-friendly materials for cosplays, I work in a hardware store. So when I saw these little tube thingies, I'm like, man, that would look really, really good for circle details for round dowels. Because I do know that SKS Props, Steve, he sells EVA foam dowels. But I wanted to look into a cheaper alternative to give me almost the same thing. So I found these at my job. I got them and I have a huge roll. Like, I barely put a dent in it. So I'm super pumped to use them more. So this is basically, I want to say, this is still foam, but it's like the plastic packaging foam. Like, it's still gonna take heat, but not as much. But you can still I'm pretty sure you can just seal it and paint it. It's gonna look amazing. But yeah, guys, this is basically almost entirely made out of HD foam. Besides the white details, that is just regular craft foam, and the piping and the exhaust engines and the blade itself, that is EVA floor mats, EVA foam floor mats. So this sword itself has 3 different materials, actually 4, because on the inside, since I wanted the blade to be even more sturdy, let's see if I get it, I filled the inside with expanding foam, just expanding foam that you buy in a can, in a rattle can. I filled it with the inside, and it actually gave it a bit more stability. It's actually not a bit heavy, but you have to wield it with 2 hands so it just doesn't fall forward. But no, this is entirely made out of HD foam. Honestly, I don't know what else to say, as this stuff is just amazing. This stuff is seriously amazing. I have made other stuff. I have made other props with the HD foam, but I kind of don't want to showcase it yet because it's a bit of a surprise to the channel itself. So my final verdict: go get this foam. I'm not just saying this to be like, oh, I'm not just saying this, oh, just go get it, go get it, go get it. No, I mean, this foam is really awesome. I'm used to using EVA floor mats for so many years, or just craft foam, that I have never actually ventured out of using other people's foam. And I'm happy that I did with this foam. Now, am I gonna be biased and I'm gonna be like, this is the best foam ever, you should only get this? No, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm gonna recommend you the foam because I worked with foam for so many years that when I jumped into this, it was just so easy to work with, and I was so surprised. Am I gonna get other people's foam? Yes. Am I gonna get TNT Cosplay? Am I gonna get Cosplay Apprentice? Yes. I actually wanna end up, doing a foam battle between all those different between all these different people who use foam. They sell foam packaging, they sell cosplay foam of different thicknesses. But I'm happy that I've got HD foam for this commission specifically. I'm super happy that I got it for right here to make the gun, to make the arm, and also to make the sword right here. I'm super happy that I did that decision of just making the gun, the arm, and the sword from this foam. Now, like I said, I have other material, I have other props that I've made with this foam as well. So this basically, I made 5 different props with this foam. And I can tell you guys, I recommend this. I really recommend this. This is awesome. Steve, if you ever watch this video, keep doing what you're doing, man. Honestly, I love your foam clay. I'm loving your EVA foam. This stuff is amazing. Seriously, it's amazing. And I'm just so glad you're making your own product, because I've been a follower of yours for a while now, and I'm just super pumped. You're venturing out and you're doing all this stuff. So you get a thumbs up from me, man. This is really good work. And this is a really good high quality foam. I'm pretty sure that's why I call it HD foam. Yeah, sorry, I'm a dad. I had to say a dad joke. But no, guys, I really recommend this. I really do recommend this. Yeah, that's basically it for this review. I'm gonna be putting links down below to the cosplay reviews that I've done. I'm also going to be putting links down below so you guys can get the product itself. And yeah, just support your local artist. I love supporting my local artists, and it doesn't even have to be with me buying their stuff, just sharing and liking all the stuff they're doing. But I wanted to try this out, and I'm happy that I tried it out. So yeah, this has been SKS Props. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video of HD foam for the Devil May Cry 5 Miro commission that I'm doing. So yeah, can't wait to get more of this stuff. I can't wait for what else he does in the future for products, and I also can't wait to try other cosplay products for my channel, because I want to show you guys all the stuff that I use and tell you guys my opinion. So yeah, this is SKS Props. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. There's gonna be a couple more videos coming out, more cosplay reviews and more cosplay updates, and also cosplay tutorials are coming back to the channel. Yes, cosplay tutorials are coming up, and I'm super pumped for them coming back. Alright guys, see you guys in the next review.